What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods XY Big Z. We back in the building, man. Listen, Jerry Jones, dog.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god.
Jerry Jones wildin'. You gotta come up and explain this, my guy. But Jerry Jones, I don't know if this was a scrimmage, practice, whatever the case it was. Jerry Jones was there. Jamie Foxx was going live and caught some crazy shit that caused Jamie Foxx to abruptly end the live. Let's watch.
Pretty good right there. He showed balance. 5'9.5", 210. 5'9", 210. 4'1". Okay. 9 3-inch head.
8.5-inch dick. Yo, that look right there is everything you need to know. Jamie Foxx looked back at the camera like, nigga, what the fuck did you just say? Yo, let's run that back, yo, for anybody that missed it.
9 210. 4'1". Okay. 9 3-inch head.
I knew everybody knew this was going the wrong way when he started naming all these damn attributes. 9 3-inch hair? What? What are we talking about here?
8.5-inch dick.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
This when Jamie Foxx had to hit the exit button, man. Escape, dog. Escape. Look, man. Here's the problem I got with this, man. This is very much giving the vibes of, let's let the guys work on the plantation. Let's take some notes down. Because when it's time to sell, we're going to have all the attributes ready for the buyers. And listen, I've always felt this way about the NFL. When I watch the NFL, to me, I feel like it's a bunch of owners up there in the skyboxes. They just watching their products. They watching their products just, you know, play on, play on. And listen, it's nothing against the players, right? Because the players are doing what they love, right? They're playing the game of football. But the biggest problem with this is the fact that there are no minority owners in those positions, you know? And if there are a few, there's not enough. To me, it just sounds like plantation talk. If I'm keeping it real, it sounds like plantation talk. And you know, a lot of players tried to tell y'all about this. A lot of players tried to talk about it when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling. This was one of the big issues, man. This is one of the big issues because the owners literally, they want you to just go out there and play. And this is why it's hard to 100% support the NFL. It's because of things like this. And, you know, you might be looking at this and saying, yo, he says some wild, outlandish shit. How are you spinning it to this direction? Well, we spinning it to this because this is what these owners do. When I watch these training camps, I get agitated, man. Seeing these guys with their clipboards, watching these young brothers run, counting down numbers, putting it down on the clipboard, the owners right in the back, watching with his hands crossed, just looking at it. Like, bro, it gives off plantation vibes. It does, man. And like I said, this is nothing against the players, nothing against the athletes. The athletes are doing what they love, right? You grow to love the sport and you want to play. It's a dream to play in the NFL at that point. But there is a problem here, and the problem is that we're not represented enough in these big positions, right? When you have these Super Bowls and you watch these guys win it all, and then just for them to win it all, like all the blood, sweat, and tears throughout the season, just to see a owner come down, accept the trophy, and hang it up in front of everybody. It's a crazy thing to see, man. But am I surprised by this? No, I'm not surprised by this. Jerry Jones, man, we all know Jerry Jones has his like share of weird things that he's done. And this comment is a wild one, man. Everybody's questioning why like a lot of this weird stuff is happening so often. Well, it's because at the end of the day, this shit been weird. It's just that people are now finally getting called out about it, and people are finally speaking out, and people are finally getting caught as well, just being on some weird shit. Jerry Jones has had his share of weird shit, man. We all know when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling, and we know Colin Kaepernick was trying to make his comeback into the NFL. What did they do to him? The owners got together and blackballed him and basically made it a point that none of the teams would pick him up. Jerry Jones has had a whole list of controversies, man. You know, we got 2017 when NFL players began kneeling during the national anthem as a sign of protest. Rather than stand behind those players in solidarity, Jones threatened to bench any Cowboys players who dared to kneel during the national anthem. Do y'all remember that? Because I want y'all to see that what I'm talking about with this plantation vibes isn't so far-fetched, because these guys show it with their actions and what they choose to support. For players that want to kneel on your team, and your response is if they kneel, they'll get benched. What does that say about you and how you feel about your players? Here's Jerry Jones. Stripper says Jerry Jones paid her off not to talk about touching his... These people, man, I'm telling y'all, man, it's crazy. Kept the man on payroll, accused of taking inappropriate photos of the cheerleaders and his daughter, Charlotte. Cheerleaders were paid $2.4 million in a settlement in 2016, which Jones says was in the best interest of everyone involved. And you know what? The problem here is that when it all boils down to it, everybody feels like money is what solves everything. And this is why these guys that have the money act the way they do. This is why they say the things that they say. This is why it's so outlandish, because they feel like the money resolves everything. And we're at fault too, because we allow society to be that way. And this is how things go. But at the end of the day, this was wild. This was a wild statement by Jerry Jones. But are we even surprised? Jerry Jones has his own share of weird shit going on out there. And Jamie Foxx was caught in the middle of it. And now Jamie Foxx is the joke of it all. You know, because he was sitting there. And you can see it in his face that he was uncomfortable. Like, no, he was highly uncomfortable. But this is what you get when you hang out with guys like this who have this kind of history, man. And these owners, I'm telling you, man, they sit up in their skyboxes, they watch these players play, and they expect you to produce. And they talk about them like they property. That's the problem in the NFL, man. And the way to change that is we need more minority owners, man. We need more minority owners, and it needs to get that way. But listen, it is what it is, man. Listen, let me know how you feel about it. Let me know what you think about Jerry Jones saying what he said. Do you think I'm reaching with this? Or do you think this is factual? Do you think that these owners look at these NFL players and treat this like the modern version of the plantation? Let me know in the comment section, man. Till next time, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Goods, XY, Big Z. You know the vibes. Let's go.
I send them back, they send them shots. They know Cuban got it locked. Okay, let's get it started. They know Cuban got the juice. I got all my jewelry on it, plus I'm hanging out the roof. I keep big 5 on me, that's why I ain't never spook.